What is this thing called destiny?
I'm Tim Greenwood, and this is Windows on the Word.
What is this thing called destiny? Well, first, let me tell you what destiny's not. Destiny is not God playing the great puppeteer in the sky, pulling all the strings to affect every reaction from you. And what people refer to as fate is simply a lie of the devil. In the case of Abraham, God made a contract or a covenant with Abram, later to be called Abraham, that he, God, would prosper Abraham and create from him a great nation. It was a unilateral contract. God said it and therefore bound himself to keep his word. Abraham made some serious errors in judgment during his life, some with long-lasting consequences. One of these monumental errors was taking matters into his own hands when he agreed with Sarah to sleep with the maid, impregnate her, to produce a male firstborn child, which actually complicated matters much further. Now eventually Sarah had Isaac, which was the promised child of God, the child which Abraham was to pass on his inheritance to, including that contract with God that through Isaac now God would create a great nation. Now, God told Abraham that Ishmael and his descendants would never accept the fact that Ishmael didn't receive the inheritance traditionally passed on to the firstborn male child, and that they would carry on an ongoing feud to regain that inheritance. Part of the original promise was that God would change Abram's name from prince to king or patriarch of a great nation, singular. But because Abraham messed things up, the name became king or patriarch of many nations, plural. As a result, today we still see the descendants of Ishmael, the Islamic and Arab nations, still absolutely obsessed over the descendants of Isaac, Israel, and Judah possessing any part of that inheritance. God saw to it that his promise, contract, or covenant was fulfilled no matter how much Abraham messed things up, because God bound himself to do so. It was not Abraham's destiny to sleep with the maid, nor was it the destiny of the descendants of Ishmael to take up the sword against the descendants of Isaac and their allies. These are just the ill effects of a bad decision. The way that it works is as follows. God makes good faith offers in the form of promises and statements of fact, as we find today throughout the Bible. In order for us to convert those offers into legally binding contracts, we have to read or hear about the offer. Read or hear about the impeccable reputation of the one who made the offer, and then come into agreement with the terms of the offer by verbally agreeing or otherwise signing the contract and giving your signature or your action. We have the choice and the free will to sign or not sign, or to even ignore God's offers. What people don't grasp is that it's your destiny to sign every one of God's good faith offers and enjoy the fruit of each and every contract that he makes available to you. Your destiny is the big and lofty plans that God, your Heavenly Father, has for you. Your destiny is your potential based upon all the gifts and giftings that God has given or made available to you. In short, your destiny is about what you make it, based upon your every single decision. But since God's desire is for you to reach your destiny, he's willing to repeatedly pick you up, dust you off, to wipe the record clean of all your bad decisions, to point you in the right direction, and to get you moving ahead again. Hey, thanks for joining us for this video. We can stay connected if you subscribe. You can be notified when the next Windows on the Word video is released. So just click on the subscribe link, click on the like button, and click on the notify bell here on the screen. And please share this video with others.